And the water is so clear. That's all stone, that's all gravel. I also got some smaller ones because you can always use. I was walking through this creek bed. That's different than any other ones that I've seen. It's not sandstone, it's hard. But I do like these, Joe. Maybe we could use them for landscaping in the front. Hey everybody, it's Sharon here. I am on the back of the house here. I'm gonna dig up some of these sandstones to save them for another project. I got a pile over there. I got about half done. So it's a great day. Oh my gosh, it's full sun. It's almost 70 right now. So great day to be out here. So come on with me. Let's start digging. All right, well, let me back up just a minute here. So last year we had to have that patio door replaced and we had to go all the way down to the foundation. So we had to pull these rocks away. This used to be a patio, I guess a stone patio, and I'm sure it was very pretty at one point, but it was never maintained. And so the lawn grew over it and leaves and yeah, it just kind of got buried. So I unearthed this side here. Joe did that pile. I sorted through there to see if I could salvage some that, didn't have the teeth marks from the excavator. So I pulled out what I could there, started some piles over here, and you can see there's different sizes. They're all about 6 inches, or well, I should say most, in height, and then varies on the length and the width. I also got some smaller ones because you can always use some of those smaller ones for fillers. So I did this section the other day, and that's where that pile came from, and part of that pile. Now there's another section over here that is, only part left is from where that air conditioner used to be on that pad. Over there to the camera.
All right, so if you're wondering what she's going to do, here's her visual on her future new sandstone fireplace down here. It's going to be an electric one, but this will give you an idea on what she wants to do down in the man cave in the basement. Of course, she'll move around, we'll move around the deer heads and so forth, but this will give you an idea on why she's collecting all these sandstones.
So there's not a whole lot left here, but I'm still going to dig through and see if I can find anything. I'm looking for ones that have at least 2 pretty good cuts already. I don't know. I'm assuming the same mason that did this probably did the fireplace. I mean, it's a gorgeous sandstone fireplace. And then there was also the front of the house and one of the sides of the house that's sandstone. And my plan is to make a fireplace, even though it's just going to be electric. I still want to incorporate some of the, some of the original stuff from here. And that fireplace will be in the little man cave down there. Well, I'm going to offload this load, and then let's dig up a fresh batch and see what we can find. I would use the tractor, but the lawn is still way too wet, and if we do get a builder for the deck back here, that needs to be cleared out now. There are a couple big pieces though that I am going to wait and get those with the tractor. All right, so I will admit I do save some that really don't fit my needs right now for that fireplace, but have some really cool features. Like you can see the waves. This is sandstone, so it was on the bottom of who knows, ocean, lake, something, where there was waves that were constantly making its shape. So very cool. Remember I said I do want to keep some of these little ones for fillers. Obviously they used them for fillers too. Alright, well I'm going to load them up and keep on going. So I'm up here on one of the ridge tops. There's a food plot up there on the top. And Joe had gone through here and made a trail with his excavator. And I knew he busted up a bunch of rock. And I was hoping to find some the sandstone that was maybe like in a layer that I could use for the fireplace, kind of like for the hearth part of it. But yeah, these guys are just a little too big. They're beautiful though. Look at that. Oh, look at the waves on the sand. Ah, that's cool. All the little ripples. And that one down there is the same thing. But I do like these, Joe. Maybe we could use them for landscaping in the front. Oh, look at that bad boy. That thing's huge. Huge and pretty. I wonder how much that thing weighs. Wow. It's probably about 10 inches thick. Oh, that's my hand, which is about half. Alright, well, I don't see... Well, look at this one. That's pretty. I don't see anything on this pile that I can use. Darn it. Good thing we got more piles and more rocks to choose from. Oh, it's so quiet over here. All I hear are the blue jays. Well, things are going to start greening up pretty soon. Which means my woods exploring days are limited. And I already have my snake chaps on. Even though it's only early February. But it's in the 70s today. So I don't think they're hibernating much longer. Alright, I gotta get back to digging up a few more stones. I just thought of this when I was looking at this stone here. So the masons who did the stonework back at the house, they put all of the sandstone... Oh, I was hoping this was a little one. Anyway, they aligned the sandstone so all the layers... So all those stripes are horizontal. And I like that look. So I'm going to be doing the same thing. So I'll have to orient the stratification. Oh, there it goes. The stratification lines with how I lay them. Alright, I get it. It's only sand, but it's still pretty cool. And this is really white. A lot of our sand is a dark orange, but not this bunch. I love seeing the silica crystals in the light, like little diamonds. This is what most of our sand is. This tan, I guess, sand colored. Now this is kind of what I was looking for. It's whatever that is, thick, and pretty much flat. Oh, all right. I'm not going to be moving that one, but it's got all the cool ripples on it. May have to send Joe back here to grab a couple. All right, well, I kicked it and it did come loose. Unfortunately, part of it's still in the ground. But I think I might take this chunk. Hey, at least it's a start. I'm along the driveway and I'm surprised that there's actually water running through it. I'm on the right side of the driveway as you're leaving. Wonder if it's those springs or just leftovers from the last couple of rains. I found a couple on that pile that Joe had gone through with the excavator, but I'm just going to look through one of these creek beds. I haven't been in this one in this section. It's right off the driveway, which is up there. But I saw this one from the road. So I think I'll take that one. It'll clean up good. I mean, it's just black and dirty from being in contact with the water all the time. Wow, squirrels definitely don't like me here. And the water is so clear. That's all stone, that's all gravel. Perfectly clear. You got a good couple of gravel piles here. This is behind the planted walnut trees. There's like an opening. And it's all gravel here. I just came up through the back side of that. And there's gravel all on the bottom. And there's like some kind of log jam here with roots that's catching a lot of gravel. So it's even about 3 feet higher. So it's gravel all the way through here. And then it looks like there's another collection where some water must meet. Right back there. That's all gravel too. Alright, so now I'm up farther. That pile right there was the one I was talking about that was way up on the top. Here's where 3 ravines kind of merge together, and along here it's a really big boulder pile, and then like the other one, there's some tree roots and trees, and that is all gravel on top. So again, there's like probably a couple feet of gravel on top of that. I was walking through this creek bed and I saw this stone. That's different than any other ones that I've seen like that. It's not sandstone. It's hard. There's no crystals. But it's got that peach, orange, gray. Let's see what it looks like cleaned up. Otherwise, the rest of it looks pretty familiar. Love that purple. Alright, so I'm still on the hunt for some of the flat sandstone. And I remembered this outcrop over here. And I remember that it was split into like 3 pieces. And the center piece looked to be about the right thickness. But holy mackerel, I didn't remember it being this big. Whoa. it would be this center piece right here. Wow. All right, I'll try and nudge it, but I don't think I'm going to be moving it. It's pretty. Must have come from, I mean, must have been one big boulder, and over time it just split and came apart there. Well, I found the end of it. It's right there. But it is wedged in there too far. I can't nudge it even a fraction of an inch. So I think I'm gonna have to wait till he gets the tractor. I have the UTV. I could put the winch on it, but it's getting close to sunset when I get back, and we are on a really steep incline here, and this is actually on that incline, so definitely not going to try that today, but at least I know it's here. I don't know how far it goes in the ground, but I'm sure I can figure something out.